everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is the Heart Property Managers, a licensed real estate agency company based in Nairobi, Kenya. So today's video, we are going to be talking about property management. Our core business in real estate is property management, rentals, sales, informal valuation. We are based in Nairobi, Gigiri. So today's video, I just want us to touch a bit on some of the things that involve property management. When I talk about property management, I get so many times inquiries about property management, and the first thing people ask me, how much do you charge? And because property management is such a wide field, including facility management, many clients do not understand. But that is a topic for another day. So welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome to the Heart Property Managers. If you are coming here for the first time, please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can expand our real estate family, and you can like, comment, and share. So I just want us to touch about property management and service charge. And service charge is one of the issues right now, especially in Kenya, that bring all sorts of emotions to homeowners as well as tenants, because there are some times where tenants are forced to pay service charge, and there's areas where your rent is inclusive of service charge. But homeowners also complain about service charge because most of the time you find management has been taken to court because the homeowners are feeling service charge is too much. So let us go to the basic introduction or definition of what service charge is. So service charge is the amount of money that homeowners pay to maintain the common areas. Like, for example, if you're in an apartment building, you have security that opens the gate for you whenever you come in. There is light that comes, lighting that is paid that services the common areas. If you have driveways, parking lot, and all these other places, they need to be cleaned. The stairways need to be cleaned. So service charge is the amount of money that homeowners or tenants are collecting to enable this to happen, and that also includes garbage collection. So many times when people are told to pay service charge, you say, a lot of people will say it's very expensive, but service charge is highly dependent on how the property is designed. For example, if you just live in a block of apartment of 8 people, you only have a guard that opens and closes the gate and the common areas, so you maybe have just one cleaner. Of course, your service charge will be lower compared to a big development which do not just have common areas. And like I mentioned, common areas in a property include the security gate, the swimming pool maintenance, if you have a borehole, the borehole maintenance, if you have a day and night security. In most cases, some people have extra guards, that is meaning a guard dog, or even police officers coming to add security. And so majority of time you'll find that these extra services are done at the cost of the homeowner or the tenant. So in some cases you'll find service charge is inclusive of rent. And I know when people don't pay service charge in different apartment blocks or different communities, there are certain punishment or penalties that come with it. A long time ago, they would, even now, I think they still disconnect your water. I remember there's a property somewhere in Kilimani, Nairobi, that they used to deny a tenant entry into the property, or they refuse to open the gate for you. So when you come, you have to step out of your car, open the gate for yourself and close it for yourself, because they do not want to give you services that you're not paying for. I've seen other properties where they list down defaulters and put that list on the gate. So when you drive in, you see your name there written, defaulters for service charge. And of course, those kind of actions emit or can cause certain kind of reaction or action by the people who are being considered defaulters, or those who are being denied services. In other properties, they even disconnect your water. So to understand this properly, service charge basically is important for homeowners, for tenants, for you to enjoy the beauty of your home and enjoy the outside security, adequate supply of water, cleanliness. Service charge need to be paid. And there's no amount per se that is given for service charge. The decision on how much service charge is paid for a particular property depends on the expenses. So such decisions are normally made during the AGM. So if you're a homeowner or especially homeowners and you don't attend the AGMs or the meetings that are called by the management or the homeowners association, then you're the one who is doing for yourself a disservice. Because during such times as the AGM is where people sit and discuss and say, our expenses annually are up to 2 million shillings or 4 million or 10 million. So this 10 million is divided among the houses. So if there are 100 houses, they'll divide 4 million each house. How much do you need to pay? In many cases, management companies prefer that service charge is paid upfront. Why is that? Because they need to plan. Some of the things that happen when people manage property are unforeseen. They are foreseen. Maybe there's a burst pipe somewhere all of a sudden, and so there's sudden changes that need to be made on that pipe for you to continue getting water supply. Or there's a breakdown of electricity, or so basically service charge takes care of the externals of your home. And I know people will say, I know people who have gone ahead and said, I don't want to pay service charge, so I'll go and purchase a standalone house somewhere. Well, you'll still be paying service charge, except now you'll be paying them on your own. If you do the math, you'll find probably you're even paying more than those who are sharing the service, those who are sharing security. Because if you look at it critically, if you're in your own compound and you must have a guard, a day and night guard, in Nairobi that will not cost you less than 30,000. And if you're in a gated community, or if you're in a place where you're sharing this security guard, you'll not pay more. Majority of the places, the highest amount of money that are being paid in service charge, and those are very high-end properties, they're paying 50,000 or 40,000. But if you see the service charge is so high, you'll see the facilities or the items offered in that particular compound are also quite a number. You'll find those who have a gym plus a gym instructor that is coming as a package and a service charge. So you'll find there's a gym and a gym instructor, there's a swimming pool and a swimming pool guard or attendant or a trainer, or someone who watches the swimming pool and also trains people to swim. You'll find they have a common ground where you can have your entertainment, parties and all that. All those things come under service charge. So for me to just summarize this, I'll say that it is important that service charge is well managed and well understood. Because apart from service charge, many property also have something we call CapEx or capital expenditure. Now, when it comes to CapEx, it's an additional fee that is charged to homeowners to maintain external compounds. Like, for example, painting. If you want to paint a whole building, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So, talking about capital expenditure in property management, when you look at real estate the way it is, no one builds a house and leave it as it is. Majority of the time when you build a house, there must be a plan to upgrade, to uplift, to make changes, upgrade and lift your property. So capital expenditure for those who are owning individual homes, there's always a future plan that at some point you might need to do something about your fence, change something about your gate. But now when it comes to shared or multi-dwelling property, where several people are sharing common facility, capital expenditure becomes such an important part of improving the property. And I know majority of gated community or shared community compounds, there are a lot of complaints about that cost. But come to think about it, if you live in an apartment for 10 years and of course you use the same road, the same gates, the same everything, but at some point after those 10 years, you might want to make some changes, maybe upgrade your service roads within the community, change something about the gate, upgrade your water pumping system, plus many other things that you might want to upgrade. Other properties also come up with ideas of developing a gym. Some people want to have a swimming pool because they have children. So those kind of changes require that at least you have some money on standby to enable you to do that. So majority of the times I hear there's a clash about a service charge. And the reason why there's always a clash about service charge is because people do not understand that even if it was just your own compound that you want to maintain on a monthly basis, if you write down the cost of cutting your grass, clearing your compound, removing dirt from your, what is this called? The ridge, the water holding thing, the gutters. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. The gutters. Removing that from your gutters, repairing roofs, and all this. If you have to write it down on a month, you'll probably get to 10,000 or more. But you, most of the time, when people look at the number of people sharing a community, they calculate and feel that's a lot of money that is being collected. Truly speaking, when you look at things like common area lighting, and I've seen many new developers right now are trying to use solar to light their common areas. But ordinarily, without using solar, common area power alone is quite high. It's quite expensive. So that's what I want to say about capital expenditure, or referred mostly in short form as CapEx. So CapEx is some amount of money that away from service charge. So if you're collecting 5,000 shillings or 7,000 shillings service charge per month, or 2,000, there's an extra 500 or 1,000 or 10,000 that is added on your service charge to cover for capital expenses. And this will come either every annually, it can be revised downwards or it can be revised upward, depending with what homeowners want to do. So it's very important that homeowners participate or contribute to whatever discussions are going on. And it's also important to form those associations and have your bylaws so that you can always can I say, positively contribute to the development and upkeep of your property. If you visit any property anywhere around the world and find that when you drive in, the lawns are top notch, the fences are well trimmed, the buildings are well painted, trust me, they are paying service charge and they are paying very well. And it's not small amount of money for those properties to give you the wow feeling when you walk into it. So that's just a brief on how important service charge is and why it is important as you buy your home or as you build your house in a shared community. Be willing to participate and contribute to the service charges to enable your stay, to enable your outdoors, to enable your moving around be enjoyable, and also you enjoy your property. Okay? Yes, to all property managers. When it comes to the serious upgrade of the externals of a property, you'll need more funds. So many residents or many homeowners organize themselves in a way that every other month they collect something called CapEx, that is capital expenditure, that is geared towards doing those major renovation or major upgrade of the property. So if you are interested in property management, kindly email us at manager@heartproperty.co.ke, or you can email me, winnie@heartproperty.co.ke. You can also check our website, www.heartproperty.co.ke, and you can also reach us on all the social media platforms. We are glad you're watching, and thank you for watching this video until the end. If you have any question concerning property management and especially service charge, because I know there are gated community, especially in Nairobi, who have taken each other to court concerning service charge. I've told you, if you know how service charge is calculated, how they arrive at the figures that you're required to pay, because once you join a community, you are under the bylaws of that community. So you cannot come as an individual and refuse to pay service charge because you are binded by the bylaws of that community or that particular block of apartment where you stay. So if you have any questions concerning service charge, please go down on the comment section and make your comment about service charge. If you want property management, I've given details on how you can reach on us. So that's all from us today. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, share, comment, and until next time, bye-bye.